Hey guys, it's Alex from Leap Computing. I just wanted to take a brief moment and show you guys the server hardware that we're deploying for your cloud gaming desktops. Now previously we've shared on social media some little teasers of our hardware and some early pre-production models, but this is the actual production hardware that everybody's going to be playing on. So I figured we'd walk you through it here really quickly. First of all, this is a 4U server. We have these custom manufactured from Gigabyte to specifically meet all of our requirements. We worked hand in hand for a long time to get this server engineered and perfected for our deployment. It contains 10 individual server nodes. So each 4U chassis has 10 dedicated trays that each contain a Titan X, an i7, the RAM, etc. associated with each of your cloud gaming desktops. So let's yank one out and take a look. Inside each server tray contains, of course, our LGA 2011-3 motherboard that takes either Xeons or i7s. So in here we have an i7 5020K, 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory with support for up to quad channel in here for those guys who order 32 or more RAM in the future. And of course our NVIDIA Titan X sitting in the back mounted in there. And then this is all in one small compact package that slots into our server chassis. All the networking and communications and power delivery comes through the backplane at the rear of the server node. On the rear of our server chassis, we can see our fans for cooling, our networking, and our power supplies. The fans are all hot swappable and redundant so that they can be exchanged while the server chassis is actually operating. We don't have to take anybody offline. The networking here, we have dual 10 gigabit running into our server, as well as a 1 gigabit Ethernet port there for the IPMI management of the server itself. So this whole switch is also removable and replaceable and upgradable down the road. But here we have dual 10 gig and a integrated 10 gig switch that breaks out into these internal nodes. Below that are our power supplies. We have 5 2,000 watt power supplies, and these are normally used as 8,000 watts of power plus 1 for redundancy. And of course, these are also hot swappable and replaceable without taking any users offline. In the Leap Computing public cloud deployment, it's unlikely that we'll actually need all 8,000 watts or peak 10,000 watts, but it just shows how far we can push this chassis and how much hardware can actually be populated in here without running into any limits. Well, thanks for watching this short little video about the Leap Computing server hardware platform. I hope you found it informative and got to learn a little bit more about how our servers actually work. Be sure to keep an eye on the Leap Computing social media pages over the next few months as we continue our deployment.